We finally achieved it.
INT BEERUS is finally here. Instead of a Namek celebration, we got Beerus and God Goku for Plastic Week. So let's go ahead and see what he can do. At 55%, use the timestamps down below to skip ahead. Realm of Gods, Planetary Destruction, Successors, Key plus 3, 200%, 170%. Extra stats plus 50 to those who also belong to Legendary Existence, Siblings Bond, and Movie Boss. For his super attack, he raises attack and greatly raises defense for 4 turns. No comma, no perma. So both of those stat boosters are temporary. Causes immense damage to the enemy. So he's a multiplicative attack and defense stacking unit. Temporary. Activates entrance animation when there's another Realm of Gods category ally on the team upon the character's entry. Damage reduction 30% for 1 turn. That is a one-time activation. One-time activation foresees enemy super attacks for 3 turns. One-time activation, but permanent defense plus 510%. Holy crap. Key plus 2 attack and defense plus 300%. Guards all attacks. 70% chance to launch an additional super attack. Realm of Gods category allies defense plus 30%. Plus additional attack and defense plus 50. Chance to crit and dodge plus 25. Damage reduction 10% for those who also belong to Planetary Destruction. So that basically means Beerus and Champa get all of this extra juice right here. And it's very good. Chance to dodge plus 10% for allies whose name includes Whis. So he is providing some very nice support for the other characters that you would typically run alongside this Beerus. Good for a leader. When there's a Realm of Gods category enemy, Key plus 3 attack plus 100%. Launches an additional super attack. Realm of Gods category allies attack plus 30%. Plus an additional attack plus 50. Chance to crit plus 25%. For those who also belong to Planetary Destruction. So again, another level of extra support for Beerus and Champa. Attack and defense plus 100% for allies whose name includes Whis. But that's when you're fighting a Realm of Gods enemy. When you are not fighting a Realm of Gods enemy, you're going to lose all that extra team support, and your other 2 abilities are going to drop down from a guarantee to a 70%. 70% chance for Key plus 3 attack plus 300%. 70% chance of launching an additional super attack. But as a trade-off, you get 20% damage reduction before attacking. This could actually be pretty good in the long run if you're stacking defense pretty well temporarily and you put him in the slot 1, but at the cost of all of this, which I'm not so sure about. When attacking, attack plus 200%. When receiving an attack, defense plus 250. After receiving or dodging an attack, attack plus 200%. Chance to crit plus 30% for 4 turns. So if you dodge an attack or receive it, your critical will go up to 80% for 4 turns. You got 25 crit here, 25 crit here, and then 30 here. That brings you up to 80%. Your critical is covered. When receiving an unarmed super, 70% chance to nullify and counter. Guaranteed nullify and counter with ferocious power when there's a Realm of Gods category enemy. So you've got some pretty good defensive measures in place with this unit when it comes to tanking and countering. But in terms of, oh wait, you know what, active skill, I forgot about that. Can be activated when HP is 77% or less, or straight up from turn 5 from the start of battle. Greatly raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, recovers 30% health. Realm of Gods, Key plus 2 attack and defense plus 20%. Planetary Destruction, Key plus 2 attack and defense plus 20% for 1 turn. So now in terms of the hit potential, what do you do? Well, considering your critical can go up as high as 80%, considering you're going to be fighting a Realm of Gods category enemy with this unit, that's a pretty good scenario. Without a Realm of Gods enemy, you lose 25%. So you would go down to a 65%. Wait, can I not do math? 55%. Yeah, not 65. 55% critical chance. That's still pretty good. So what I would rather do is I would rather just give him more defense, because chances are you might want him to be in the slot 1 so that he could receive or dodge the attack so that he can get this extra part of his passive. So I'm going to be giving him as much dodge as I possibly can so that I can make that part of his passive actually more possible. And then I'll throw the rest into additional because he's got crit. To me, that seems like a pretty easy build, but over the course of the video, I could change my mind. So do check the pinned comment. Do wait till the end of the video to see where I stand. But early build for me is going to be max dodge the rest additional. I know, shocker. Toon said dodge. So here's our team. Champa is the INT BEERUS's best friend. I'm also bringing in this weirdo because I kind of want to see how he can work on the team. And then I'm bringing in the super easy tech Beerus, and I've also got Frieza for some tanking, for some random tanking, and I've got some random dodging with the God Goku. Obviously, if you have more God Gokus, that would probably be better because you would provide extra team dodge on the first turn, but we're making this about Beerus. So double Beerus, these two will have Champa and Beerus, and then we'll have Beerus and Beerus Pajama. This is a differently named Beerus, so they will actually link up surprisingly well. And I want to see what all that extra support can do for this guy. He's supposed to be a free-to-play target focus unit. So let's see what kind of defense we can get from him. Let's go ahead and jump in and do some Divine Wrath Mortal Will, shall we? Rotations are all in order. Let's go. Oh, crap. I just realized UI Goku's going to overwrite the Beerus music.
He's certainly waking early this time, isn't he?
Should have known. It never ends. Well, so much for our long-lasting peace.
No! I mean...
I'm starting to get a handle on it. Behold the power of Ultra Instinct!
Let Kakarot use his thoughtless Ultra Instinct only once! I'm going to beat you my way!
From what I've heard, I think the Beerus OST was pretty dope. Kind of liked it. Okay, so we know where the attack is going to be. So I do want to test this guy's tankiness, but this is a showcase for the new Beerus, so we're going to prioritize him. So these are our stats. We are sharing 5 level 1 links. Most of his links are just attack, so we're just going to be a little bit stronger. Orb pickups, there's no requirement for that, so we good. We just plug and play and we do our thing, so let's do it. Let's do that. And then we do that. We actually have 14% extra dodge this turn. So actually our dodge currently is actually we're fighting a Realm of Gods category enemy too. I totally forgot about that. So we have 39% chance to dodge. Yeah. All right. Go on, hit me. Hit me. 35.4 million attack stat for Beerus-sama. 23.3 million damage on the crit. 37 million attack stat on the second super. 24.6 million damage on the critical. 39.2 million attack stat on the third super. 26 million damage. Dude. That was pretty nice. That was a nice start. Okay. Oh, but this is about to be even crazier. All right, let's spend a couple of turns just wailing on the Zamasu. This Champa just got a quantum surge in power. This is going to be awesome. All right, so let's go after the Zamasu. Let's do this. We are fighting Realm of Gods category enemies. Champa about to go crazy. Oh, wait a second. Doesn't Champa have to pick up a bunch of... Oops. 1 second. Time travel. I love it. 6 orbs for Champa. And then we get this for Beerus. This super easy Beerus is also getting a fat boost from the INT Beerus because he's getting 10% more damage reduction. He's getting 50% more crit. He's got guaranteed crit. I need to recalibrate my Beerus because this right here, useless. Absolutely useless, bro. All right, let's go. 25.1 million attack stat. Damage output's not going to matter so much. What we're looking at is the tanking, sort of, and just the attack values. 5 million. We did not crit there because we also didn't receive attack beforehand. So that's why our crit game is only at 50% now. 10 million on the crit. We launched 3 supers. 27.8 million attack stat. All right, nice dodge. Okay. Champa, 28.3 million attack stat. $30.8 million attack stat on the second super. All right, Champa. All right, homie. I feel like even still, with whatever these guys are able to do, this is not the final form of this version of Realm of Gods. We need to see what the Beerus EZA can do. We need to see what the Biwi Super EZA can do. There's still more work to be done before we can truly assess like this version, the divine Realm of Gods team, you know?
Allow me to show you
Oh.
just how much more involved
Right.
I have become.
my new form gold so it's clear who's sitting atop the pecking order? And to simplify things even further, let's call this Golden Freezer, shall we?
This is why my Lakers are cursed. We got this stupid lizard cursing the team with his golden freezing crap. Idiot. All right, anyway, I got a little carried away there, sorry. What's our defense looking like? Look at that. I think we started with like 300,000 defense or something like that on the first turn. I don't remember. But we have now been multiplicatively raising that defense, so we looking pretty good. I want him to sit here and tank that super. So let's do this. This Beerus, I totally forgot how he works. He loses damage reduction with each turn passed. Okay, and then he gets more defense with each orb picked up. And then when does he use his target focus? Oh, turn 5. Ew. Okay. So let me do this, I guess. And then we will do this. So on the next turn, we will begin attacking the Goku Black Rose. I just want to see what some of the damage might be here. Go on, hit me. Oh, he dodged. Damn it. 42 million attack stat. 9 million damage, no crit. How did we fail that? 80% crit we failed? 44 million attack stat on the second super. There we go. Give me a third one. Thank you. 45.9 million attack stat. 17.7. Asleep. Hey! Hey, 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 hey! God! Oh my God! You're so bad. Does anybody unironically actually use that LR Beerus pajamas? Comment down below. Do you actually use it? Because if you claim that you do, you're lying. Oh yeah, we have the active skill. I would love to save. Actually, no, I would love to save that. I want to save that. Yeah, let's. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go after the Goku Black Rose. So let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, we healed. Oops. Well, whatever. All right, let's see how this goes. 47 million attack stat. Yeah, that Champa synergy is crazy. 30 million damage on a crit. 49 million attack stat on the second super. 30.9 million damage on a crit, and we got a counter. Oh, the disrespect. 44 million damage on the counter. Nice. And then Champa chases him down, takes him out. All right. I think I missed my chance to use the act. Oh, right. It's just turn 5 straight up. Right. If I use this, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill. How does this work? What does this guy do? Actually, you know what? Okay. All right. Let me just wait. Does he support when he's awake? Does he do anything useful? No, he's just garbage. Okay. Let me just go ahead and use this. All right.
And here I was hoping for an actual fight worth my time. Just give up now.
Sounds so sinister. It's so good. Oh. Ew. What the hell was that, man? Did we fail again? Oh, you know what? Yeah, we did fail. And you know why? It's because we lost the 4-turn window of the critical boost. So it was a 50-50 and we failed it. So in those situations, if we had someone like INT BEERUS, that would have given us 20% extra crit. We would have probably had it. Ugh. You know what? Let me do some time traveling because that was ugly. Time travel is great. Give me that crit right here. What the? All right, this is my last attempt. I did a slot 2 on the first one. Did it slot 3 on the second attempt. This is slot 1 on the third attempt. Chat recommended slot 1, and I did. All 3 of them we failed the crit. All right, whatever. Screw you. I don't care. Woo! All that extra stat buffing is crazy. I really want to know if this guy can handle it. I'm so curious. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Oh, this music. He doesn't. Oh yeah, he's free to. Oh my god. He's gonna attack Beerus. He's gonna die. He's gonna kill him. All right, so let's do this. What did this give me exactly? The target focus gave me what now? Oh, you don't get anything extra. You just direct all attack. Oh my god, he's dead. Goodbye. Is the slot 1 gonna be the super? Okay. Hey, he dodged. All right. All right, so with no links whatsoever, what sort of production are we getting here? 8.4 million damage. Because the attack was redirected, it actually hurts this guy. So you know what? Yeah, Pajama Beerus just sucks for a Beerus team. Don't use him. 14.4 million damage on a crit there. We're still doing productive damage, which is just hilarious. 26.2 million attack set for the Super ECA, a big beneficiary of the INT BEERUS' abilities. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, he dodged. Oh my god. Oh my god, he attacks? Oh yeah. You are so... You're so bad. It is unreal how bad you are. Oh my goodness. All right, take him out, Beerus. Ironically, this would have been the Beerus that I wanted to take against the Tech Fusion Zamasu, but now pretty sure we're just gonna kill him. On an 80% crit chance, we failed again, and we did 15 million damage, no crit. That's crazy. All right. Keep in mind, this is all a very basic event. We're starting with a very, you know, mid sort of event. We're gonna amp things up on the next fight. All right, so let's just test this out and see if we could maybe try to get one more turn out of this. I don't know if it's possible. INT BEERUS might just solo this guy, but let's see. Oh, counter. Oh, we haven't been doing any. Yeah, 15 million on a standard counter. That's fine. All right, so 30 million attack stat. Nothing too crazy here. We're not really focusing on synergy. 17 million on a crit, and we're not doing a lot of damage, so I think we can actually get through this turn. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get another turn. Awesome. Awesome. Next turn, Beerus is gonna give me the crit for sure. Take it easy. Take it easy. Nice. All right, here we go. Active skill. Ooh, actually, full linkage. All right, here we go.
And here I was hoping for an actual fight worth my time. Just give up now. $61 million damage.
Now that's the sort of numbers I was looking for. Okay. Oh yeah, look at these numbers now. I like. All right, you're dead. We're just gonna look at him funny. He's gonna die. I think you can use Pajama Beerus if you make sure that you do it in between the turns where he has to start getting hit again. 62.8 million attack stat. 28 million damage, no crit. Are you kidding me? 65.8 million attack stat. 37.4 million damage on a crit. All right. That was a good start, but let's face it. This event is mid. So we got to take on some much tougher stuff. What should we do next? All right, so instead of doing the Bio Broly fight like I was originally wanting to do, let's not do that to ourselves because there's no point. You're not going to run him against Bio Broly. It's type disadvantage. He's made a poop. He's not a Realm of Gods unit. Let's actually fight a good Realm of Gods team, and that's this. 11th Anniversary Special Battle 2 Part D.
He's certainly waking early this time, isn't he?
Should have known. It never ends. Well, so much for our long-lasting peace.
Now I get to hear this song, actually. Why do I have a feeling this song might be used in the Dragon Ball Super remake? Or in the remaster, whatever the hell we're calling it. Okay. We got a lot of stuff happening this turn. Synergy-wise, not that great, but since we're fighting a Realm of Gods category enemy, both Beeruses are supplementing themselves with this extra stuff. So now, actually, both Beeruses are getting attack and defense plus 60%, attack and defense, attack plus 200%, and defense plus 100%. They're getting critical plus, they have guaranteed crit, actually. Guaranteed crit and 20% extra damage reduction. This is going to be a crazy first turn. Oh my god. All right, let's do it. So we're going to go after UI because that would be smart. Let's not be stupid. So let's do this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this. All right. Nice dodge. He counters. Oh my goodness. We got to see this at some point in the future of Dragon Ball. 18 million on a crit counter, which is nice. And then he dodged the Royal Blue. 37.9 million attack stat. 26 million damage on a crit. That's pretty good against type disadvantage. 40 million attack stat on the second super. 27 million damage on a crit. Now we did that because we had double Beerus. That's not a normal thing that we're gonna see. So I think next turn will be very telling for how this goes. But that was nice, wasn't it? That was nice. 55%. Stunting on these 11th anniversary units like that, that's pretty impressive. This guy didn't get hit, so he doesn't have the 30% crit or the attack plus 200%. 15.6 million on the crit. We still got it. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. It's guaranteed crit. Yeah. It's still guaranteed crit because they both gave each other 50-50. 16 million on the crit. Ooh, third super. 25 million attack stat. This is all good because he's greatly raising defense 3 different times. He's going to get extra defense when he intercepts the super attack. And he's got damage reduction. Nice.
I'm starting to get a handle on it. Behold the power of Ultra Instinct!
Let Gaffron use his thoughtless Ultra Instinct only once! I'm going to beat you my way!
Vegeta talking fast is so nice to hear. There's something oddly satisfying about hearing Vegeta talk at 100 miles an hour. Anybody else feel that way? Or is that just me? Oh man, Champa's on this rotation. Why? Oh, I gotta bench him. Ooh, he might die. Champa might die here. Oh, that sucks. All right, let's do this. We'll do this.
Let Kakarot have his thoughts. Ultra
8 orbs. Okay. We might lose Champa here. If that happens, it's fine. We'll just reset. Nice dodge. We have scouting for 3 turns. Oh, you know what sucks? I just realized both Beeruses appeared on the first turn, so we lost both of their abilities procced. So we're gonna lose scouting completely in 3 turns. After next turn, we're done scouting. All right, buddy. Take it easy. Buddy, you think you look strong? All right, so that's going to give... Oh, you know what? That's not going to give him defense at all. Doesn't Blue Goku's attack only give defense to super class? Uh-oh. Dodge, maybe? Champa, use your fat to block the damage. Oh, you're fat. Remember that. Oh, thank you. Okay, this will probably be a more telling turn in terms of how much damage we take. So we got Beerus, slot 1. So let's do this. And then we got Ua on slot 2. And then we got Tech Beerus. So we're going to bench him. All right, let's see how this goes. Counter again. Because we got a Realm of God's enemy. Wait a minute. Oh, is Vegeta's attack not unarmed? How is that not unarmed? $120,000 damage. $25 million damage on a crit against the UI. About, what is that, 37 million attack set? Now we're at 39. 27 million damage on a crit. We're no longer at 100% crit chance. We're at 80. Oh, Vegeta's super is the type null, huh? Lame. He's clearly just wailing on you. Like, that should be an unarmed super attack, you know? Nice dodge. Please dodge this. Thank you. Let's see how this dude does. 10 million damage on the crit. Oh, yeah.
Told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Oh, relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died.
Okay. Don't think we'll change that. All right, now we got both Beeruses on each rotation. So I'm going to bench the UI Goku because we want to stress... yeah. I'm going to bench the UI Goku. So let's do this. We're chipping away slowly but surely, and we're doing a pretty good job. Like, look at what we've done. This is impressive. This real impressive. It's gonna get spicy though when we get to just Vegeta, because when we start hitting him, he's gonna get pretty nasty. Counter again. That's good to know that you have a guaranteed counter against UI Goku. So Beerus isn't as useless as you might initially think on this fight. This is one of the premier Realm of Gods fights right now in the game. His counter is normally 70%, but when it's up against a Realm of Gods unit, if it's an unarmed super, it's a guarantee. Dang. He took no damage from Vegeta. The best part of this is most of the damage has really been from the Beerus. For the first time in a while, when I do a showcase, I'm actually not getting screwed over by the challenge events that I'm taking these guys into. I like that. EX? Oh, damn it. Oh my. He dodged us? All right, next turn we'll probably take out UI Goku. Next turn we're gonna have a supercharged Beerus alongside Champa. So those two combined should take out UI, and then we'll have... Oh, and we got this. So we got scouting for a couple of turns. Nice. Okay. So I'm not gonna use this active yet. It is not worth it. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go after Ooh-ah. And then I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do this. Pick up 6 orbs at least. And then we're gonna bench UI Goku, which is, I know, blasphemy, the unmitigated goal. But we gotta get him off the rotation because Beerus is more important. So let's do this. Wait, why is he attacking? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I think we're dead, actually. Oh. You know, if we start smacking on Vegeta before Vegeta attacks, then it's probably GG for Champa. I just realized what that was. Uh-oh. Nice dodge. What? How is he dodging? Hold on. What? How much dodge does he have? Am I stupid? How much dodge did I give him? He doesn't have any. He has base 5 dodge. Beerus has 25%. It's the 25% dodge that's bailing him out. That's crazy. I mean, I guess that's to be expected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, please stop. That's enough. You can stop. Stop it. Stop. No, dodge. Good night. That's a rip. 76%. Oh! 76% damage reduction, and he tanked that pretty well. I need to give him more credit. That's the Beerus effect right there. That is 66% Champa, but that is 10% Beerus. Granted, we only smacked Vegeta twice, so when we come back here in a turn and a half, we'll really see what sort of damage Champa's gonna take, because it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to Champa actually being reliable. I'm so used to Champa being a great support, but with great risk. So now that he's actually gonna be more durable, it's gonna take some time for me to overwrite that memory of him just getting me killed. Okay, so now that we're smacking this dude a little bit, I think we need to start trying out the support. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me start off by using this guy's active. So actually, which one gives me more links? Does it matter? It doesn't matter. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just skip these. I don't want to see these. So let's do that. We're smacking him. We're making him stronger. Okay. Then I'm gonna switch this guy back into slot 2. And I'm gonna have Beerus use his active. 18 million damage, no crit, but the more important thing is we heal, and we are getting some fat support for this turn for both Beeruses, giving us great coverage in the slot 1 and in the slot 3. So with those 2 extra hits, Royal Blue is going to hit a lot harder. So let's see how much damage we take. Nice. Nice. We tanking this or we dodging this? Okay, we tanking this. How much are we tanking? Last time we got hit, we took around like 130,000 damage, right? This time, I'm gonna say 300. 150! Whoa! 49 million attack stat. Dude, Beerus. See, this is what I mean. Against Realm of God's opponents, Beerus feels right at home. He is working these guys. 32 million damage on a crit. All right, Tech Beerus has to be dead, right? He's got to be dead. All right, here we go. Don't really care about the damage output here. The question is, will he survive? I don't think so. He's got guard. He's got a lot of damage reduction, but GG. Yeah, that's still pretty good, man. 945,000 damage after all the hits that he got with his guard damage reduction. How much did he actually have on that turn? He had 60% damage reduction guard. He had 70% damage reduction guard, and with all those hits, he's also not boosting his defense at all with the super attack. That's actually pretty impressive for this ancient Super Easy. Why am I doing this to myself? Why? Because I'm stupid. That's why. Let's run this guy against one of the most unreasonable, unfair, stupid fights out there. This guy's not Realm of Gods, and I just want to see what sort of damage we're in for. Oh my god, the key. Oh, that ruins it. I can't enjoy anything on this stupid fight. Oh my god. What? Just hang on. All right, this is a better start. Will this give us anything remotely reasonable? I don't know. I just wanted to see. So we're gonna put this guy slot 1. We got Champa into slot 2. They've got their good synergy going. And then we got UI, who can also pick up a bunch of stuff, and he has guaranteed dodge. Let's just see how the brothers Beerus handle this first rotation here. This is not Realm of Gods, so we're missing a big part of the... Okay. Whoa. What? Oh yeah, you know what? Champa is not getting any of the Realm of Gods based support. Forgot about that. Man, this blows. Do we have any chance of this fight actually like going the distance where we win? With this team as presently constructed, I feel like the answer is no. Uh-oh. Hey, nice dodge. Oh yeah. Extra dodge courtesy of the UI Goku. Oh. Wow, okay. All right, can we push our luck on this turn? It would have to be something like this. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's have Beerus intercept the super. Yep, let's do that. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do this one. All right, what's this gonna do for us? Again, no Realm of Gods. It's just not worth running him. Like I don't even care about this run. If you're not fighting Realm of Gods, just don't bring Beerus, you know? This fight is just gonna be so much more lame now. Look at the damage we're doing. We're doing 2019 damage. We're doing 7th anniversary damage. We're not doing anything meaningful anymore. Just kill me. Put me out of my misery. Oh my god, I forgot about the crit. Oh my god. I mean, that's not bad. 300,000. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. I hate this event. I don't do this event that much. Next turn, we'll use the active and we'll see what that does for us. The point of this run wasn't necessarily to win. It was just more to see, you know, what we would do in an extreme situation where there's no Realm of Gods and we lose like a crucial element of our passive. At least everybody's dodging. Uh-oh. Oh, and GG's. Oh! What? He dodged on a 15%. No. I was like it was like a 15% chance to dodge. Oh my God. Okay, well, let's use this active. What is that gonna do? 27 million damage, okay. We got some heals. We got some nice support for Planet Destruction, Realm of Gods. So let's put Beerus slot 1. Then we put Fatso slot 2. And then we put Ooh-Ah in the slot 3. All right. 54.4 million attack stat. So we kind of bounced back in a major way with the active and the couple of supers that we launched last turn. And then after getting hit, we got the extra crit chance too. 57 million attack stat. We're not launching crits, but we're doing some nice numbers. There we go. 35 million damage on a crit. 60 million attack stat. All right, I'm ready for this to be over. You can kill me now. Go ahead. 300k. Rip fatty. Beerus has now made the divine portion of the Realm of Gods. When I say divine, I mean like the Beerus, Whis, Champa sort of subset of Realm of Gods more fun to use because now they can actually function a little bit better. But it's only going to be fun when you run them on Realm of Gods. So that limits this character's fun factor for me to the point where I don't feel like this guy's a necessary unit to have right now. Given the depth that Realm of Gods has, this guy is more than okay as a guest, like as a friend lead. We're just not even on the team altogether. Realm of Gods is very strong with just the Saiyans, so he's not necessary. In terms of how to build him, I'm fine with the critical that I've got through his passive and his support. I'm not going to give any more. I'm going to continue to give him more dodge because I think dodge is going to be important on those non-Realm of Gods situations. You never know. And if you're trying to run a team featuring Beerus, Whis, and Champa, while you may have some promising damage with this guy, you're going to need some dodging. I don't know what the Whis exactly is going to do for us, if he's going to give us some sort of like team dodge, but even if he does or doesn't, I want to give this guy more consistency. He still gets the critical part of his passive, even if he dodges. There's no harm in giving him extra dodge. Max dodge, the rest additional is what I'm going to do. Any combination between the two, I guess, works, but I'm going to go for more dodge, which is ironic because he's Beerus. And Beerus, I don't want to talk manga. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Leave in the comments your thoughts on the Beerus unit overall. How would you rate this unit in terms of the 2 new Dokkan Festival releases? How would you build to hit a potential? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff doing. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.